Hurtful, painful, offensive. Tonight, that's the reaction a St. Charles County woman says she feels over a street name. She and others are asking for a change yet again. The story is in St. Peter's, in a neighborhood that's just off of Jungerman Road in Sutter Mills. News 4's Ashley Lincoln is asking why, after complaints, the name still stands. Ashley?
Well, Samantha, we know that many streets in the St. Louis metro area carry historic names. For example, here on Washington Avenue, this street is named after the country's first president. But this one street in St. Peter's, people say carries a connection with the dark reality of America's past. And these residents tell us they want that name changed.
When you see something that's not right, you got to say something. But more importantly, you have to do something.
That's why Adrianne Reid is speaking out about this offensive street sign in the St. Peter's neighborhood.
Every day I would go to work, every weekday, I had to drive past Hanging Tree Court.
News 4 found this street, Hanging Tree Court, sits in a subdivision that was built in the 70s. We found the developer of the neighborhood picked the street names and not the city. Reid says it doesn't matter who decided the names, it needs to change.
You can rename it Weeping Willow, you can rename it whatever kind of tree you want to, but not Hanging Tree.
I looked online and found the definition of a hanging tree is a tree that's used to carry out executions by hanging.
That is an extremely hurtful and painful thing to think about, your ancestors hanging from a tree.
Reid and other neighbors who live on or near Hanging Tree Court tell News 4 they've sent complaints to St. Peter's city leaders.
I did what I thought was right. Nothing ever changed.
I reached out to St. Peter's officials who say they were unaware of the street name, along with receiving any complaints.
That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all.
A spokesperson agreed the street name is offensive and should be changed. They sent a statement saying, "We have a simple process outlined in our ordinances regarding the steps that would need to be taken to change a street name. We will work with these residents and respond to their requests regarding this or any other issue."
That is not a good representation of what I would think we would want to see in our community in this day and age.
And so I wanted to know from the city, with this street name being so offensive, why can't they step in and begin the process of renaming it? City officials tell us that they have to have formal complaints sent in by residents, and they have to follow a set of legal guidelines in order to change street names in that city. Now, we, of course, will have all this information on our News 4 app on how you can make this formal complaint. We will follow this story closely. For now, reporting live in downtown, Ashley Lincoln, News 4.